This is Ted. Say good evening.
Good evening.
I know, they're from London. They're not that friendly. Shall we try again? Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Ted.
Yeah, okay. He's quite happy. You need this guy. You really need him, and he'll be on stage in a couple of minutes. We're going to be having a break soon, and it's at this section now you're going to practice. When you start asking people questions about their business or their career, break it down into 3 sections. Ask them about their now, ask them about how they got to the now, and ask them about their future. And try and do it in that order. So, what do you do? If somebody says, I work at such a company, the next question must be, what's your role there? You need to know what their role is because you can direct your questions accordingly. What does the company do? Who's its marketplace? Do you enjoy your job? What challenges does it bring? I generally only work my in-house training, although I run public courses, and I'm going to offer you all a big discount later. I run public courses, but I go in-house to do training. I always want to know the size and scale of a company. So I can't say, so what does your company turn over? But I can say to you, how many people work in your company? So I want to know the size and scale of a company. Everybody got this? How do you get your business, I want to know. How big's your market? But be careful, don't turn it into an interrogation. Make sure you're watching them carefully. If you can tell they're becoming reluctant, back off. And then ask, if ever you meet an owner of a business, always ask them, how did you get started in that? The best question you can ask anybody. We all like being asked that, don't we, SMEs? What made you get into that? How long's the company been going? And then questions about the future. I only ever ask one question about their future. If they're an employee, I say, where do you hope your career, what do you hope is going to happen to your career in the next couple of years? Or if they own a business or a senior person in a business, where do you see the business going in the next couple of years? Everybody okay with that? So the now, the past, the future. The follow-up we're going to do after the break. But those are the 4 categories of questions. Now, you will accept from me, I think, that sometimes we get involved in conversations with people where we don't know the answer, where they know more about it than us. Can I have a nod to that? It's true, isn't it? It might be a topic we know nothing about. Well, a lot of young professional people really struggle with this. That's why they don't like going networking. Younger, inexperienced people say, oh, I might make a fool of myself because I won't know. And I'm saying to all of you, whatever age you are, we don't know everything about everything. I don't know everything about networking. If you don't know, here he is. This is Ted. By the way, he's just come back from Spain. Can you see he's nice and brown now, everybody? We just had 4 days in Madrid. Me, Ted and Mrs. Kintish. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to get involved in conversations and you do not know what they mean or what they're talking about, learn the 3-letter acronym of TED. Tell me what you mean about that. Explain to me how that works. Describe to me what you mean. So you should never, ever... So I say this, TED is more important than Google. Because you're not going to stand there and say, can I just Google what you're talking about? Ask Ted, because he knows. Everybody got Ted?